afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Cincinnati Reds. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Sonny Gray will be the one towing the rubber for the Reds. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now, and if they execute like yesterday, I don't see any reason why they don't win today's game.
The right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Here's Dexter Fowler now, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
The 1-2. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. One there on to Votto, and they get the double play.
Batting third, the first baseman, Paul.
Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory, trying to get him started again following the double play. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike that it just comes in out of the zone. If you can command that with movement, it's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his bat and gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer. Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
Here's Matt Carpenter as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Goldschmidt is off of first with 2 away. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Cardinals. Cardinals nothing. Reds coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Carlos Martinez gets the start for St. Louis in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Stepping up now, number 4. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
The
first.
center fielder, number 4.
Here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing, not who was going to.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And he fouls this one off. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Into the box now, Aristides Aquino, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Well, I'll tell you, he doesn't look very comfortable on this mound right now. This mound isn't the same one that he pitches at home. I know they all look the same, but they're not all the same.
Now the 2-0.
3 balls, no strikes.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
In is Joey Votto now. He's set, and the pitch is put in play to the right side of the infield. The 0-1 on its way.
One ball, 2 strikes.
First and second here with nobody out. And that misses 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
From the stretch. And it's fouled away.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, D-Row, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in too.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you could throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
At the plate now, Mike Moustakas, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Second home run early in the year. And the Redlegs have added on. It's now a 5-0 game.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Batting fifth. No left fielder.
Nick Castellanos now.
Castellanos.
And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. O'Neill waits on it. He's got it one away.
Batting seventh. Not shortstop. Ready.
For the moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass. Putting the defense on their heels. Taking the extra.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. Second home run early in the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So, boy, that ERA is going to take a bit of a tumble here as he gets cuffed around pretty good and winds up not being able to survive the first. Dakota Hudson comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. To the plate now, Tucker Barnhart.
The catcher. Tucker.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. One and one to Tucker Barnhart.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Here it comes on 1-1.
I got 2-1 to count.
Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The pitcher. Sonny.
The pitcher, Sonny Gray, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Runner goes for second, and he pops up the bunt attempt. And he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your unassisted double play. But they manage to bat around as 9 men come to the plate, and 6 of them score. On now to the top half of inning number 2. It's the Reds 6, and the Cardinals nothing. So Paul DeYoung digs in next. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
Castellanos comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Yadi Molina digging in now. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. Down the first, and that is off the first base bag. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Batting seventh.
Coming to the plate now, Tommy Edman. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's the first pitch to him. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They still find themselves down 6-0. Riding in once again, number 4. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
High chopper towards first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, number 44.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And let's focus on the captain of the defense, Yadier Molina. Future Hall of Famer, ability to control a pitching staff and shut down the opposition's running game.
In now, Aristides Aquino. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Edman will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Cincinnati, the first base.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. That finds the zone, a called strike. Slapped hard the opposite way, and Votto reaches. He's got a base hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eugenio Suarez. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
Oh, 0-2 the count to Suarez.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Here it comes on 0-2. breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. We'll go now. Now at the plate, Tyler O'Neill. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Yeah. 0-1 the count.
Oh, and 2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Oh man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Into the box, Dakota Hudson. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
0-1.
One out, nobody on. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Colton Wong will stand in. This is popped up. Barnhart has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Reds.
Ready for another chance? Mike Moustakas. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Moustakas, or just Moose for short. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Fowler has a read on it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. Hit softly down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Taken in by Wong. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. The Reds are on top, 6-0. The next to bat for St. Louis, Dexter Fowler, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Seared down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. One man gone for the Cardinals in the 4th, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. Ripped down the first base line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A bouncer to the left side, reined in, and there's out number 2. Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
If he's able to locate that 2-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They still find themselves down 6-0. In now for the Reds, Tucker Barnhart. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. The pitch.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0. Hard on the ground toward short. And that's the first out.
The pitcher, number 54.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Sonny Gray. He's ready. Here's the first offering. On the ground to third. Carpenter has it. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
The batter.
Digging in once again, number 4. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Not much you could do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
One and one to the Reds leadoff man.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, number 44.
Into the box now, Aristides Aquino. Man at first after the 2-out walk. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Reds leave one, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Thank you, Heidi. Hit on the ground to short. Galvis is there. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The catcher, number 4.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Gray ready with the 0-1.
Ball, that's inside. Let's go, 15.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Now in the box, Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman.
Here comes the first pitch. Bounced softly in front of the plate. throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. The 2010 NL MVP Joey Votto will start us out when we come back. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Reds 6 and the Cardinals nothing. Digging in now, Joey Votto, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good curveball there. Clipped the outside black for a called strike.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation. I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
Oh, 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
And here's a good sinker now, but it misses. 3-2. Eugenio Suarez waits on deck. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Into the box, Eugenio Suarez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss got him reaching. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Now back,
So striding in, Mike Moustakas comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch coming. Here it is. Drives it out to deep right center field. Ranging back is O'Neill. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Reds are down in order. They lead it 6-0. Coming to the plate now, Tyler O'Neill. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And he takes a called strike. 0-1. Now here's the pitch.
Hey! That's the ball. I got to count 1 and 2.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Lane Thomas will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Thomas.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Now here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1. Thomas, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. A swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. And there's a cool milestone for him on the mound. Career punch out number 1,000.
You know, it might not seem like that big of a deal, but he's joining an elite group of pitchers smaller than you might think. Only about 500 pitchers in the history of the game have recorded 1,000 strikeouts in their career, so he's got to feel pretty good about that.
Here's Colton Wong now. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here comes the first pitch. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Kim gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ready once again, Nicholas Castellanos. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Nick Castellanos.
First offering on its way. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And that is off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Now batting, Freddie Galvis. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. This is line to left, and this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And the route is officially underway. It is 7-0.
understand back-to-back pitches,
Now
double,
batting,
then
catcher,
single, ambush
Tucker.
tactics.
Well, I tell you what, they're swinging the bats early. You have a double, then an RBI single to drive them in. Potential for a real big inning here.
Stepping in now, Tucker Barnhart. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. Galvis aboard here at first with nobody out. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Ready with the 2-0.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Hit the other way out toward right field. Fowler has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. In now, Sonny Gray. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. 7 runs, an equal number of hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. The second for 1, and nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, number 4. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Wong is there, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. It's a run on 2 hits here for Cincinnati. 7th inning coming up. The Reds lead it 7-0. Now to the plate, Dexter Fowler. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hard on the ground towards short. Galvis has it. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out. Now at the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat.
Yeah.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Number 44 is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
the third baseman.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Carpenter. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeJong. No hits to this point. DeJong in an 0-2 hole here. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Hard hit ball to short, fielded by Galvis. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Digging in to try it again, Aristides Aquino will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope. Ball 1.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Nope.
And that just misses the corner inside to even the count at 2-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 19.
So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Well, Dero, you have to love that if you're a hitter. You get ahead in the count 2-0. You get a fastball right down the middle, and he sure knew what to do with it.
Are you kidding me? You fight tooth and nail to get into count leverage at bats. 2-0, 3-1, 1-0 to buy yourself that fastball middle cut, and he didn't miss it.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Votto, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Popped him up. Molina is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Settling in now, Mike Moustakas. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. One left for Cincinnati, but they're still in control 7-0. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Here comes the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. The 1-0. Two balls and no strikes.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes two really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
Two balls and a strike to Molina. Here's the 2-1 home. Swing and a little blooper to center. Center fielder coming on. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Tommy Edman 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there for strike 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting.
Ready now, Tyler O'Neill. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and they froze him on a good changeup. Tough one. If you got good arm action, and this pitcher certainly does have good arm action out there, tough to decipher between the fastball and changeup. He's got to be willing to stay back and take the ball the other way.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Drilled down the line. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Racing back the left fielder. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. A solo homer off the bat of Tyler O'Neill. First home run of the campaign for him, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Dylan Carlson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Amir Garrett is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 50, Amir Garrett.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Garrett is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. And good for him. Dylan Carlson has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
So now to the plate, Colton Wong. No balls and 1 strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Fielded by Moustakas. Throw on Nevada will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. It's the Reds 7 and the Cardinals 2. Jordan Hicks is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Into the box now, Nicholas Castellanos. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, ready.
At the plate, Freddie Galvis. High in the air out to center field. O'Neill waits on it. He's got it 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there. Drilled to first. Taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Dexter Fowler will be the one to lead it off when we come back. We've played 8 full. It's the Reds 7 and the Cardinals 2. Now at the plate, Dexter Fowler. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Raisel Iglesias comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 26, right there.
First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. His lifetime numbers against Iglesias, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Number 44 is there, and he has it for the out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Matt Carpenter, he comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Now a crowd announced at a bit over 23,000 comes to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around. It took that great start to another notch in the win column.
7-2 the final score this afternoon. The Reds jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Sonny Gray gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Carlos Martinez permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the